Hey guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is Season 6 Feed the Beast, and this is part 90. And I've done a couple things here in between videos. The number one thing I did was I moved the rubber tree farm over a little bit because I wanted a spot in the middle here between the two farms. So I did that. I don't think I did too much with the peat farm. I'm kind of just going to leave this alone for now because I don't really need the peat this minute. But the rubber's got to, you know, the rubber's taking a priority. So let me work with some of these rubber trees and see what I got here. Looks like we got a short one there. Let me just work this a little bit. It's gonna give me so much friggin' rubber, it's gonna be ridiculous. I probably won't keep this thing going all the time. There's not really any need to. There you go. Alright, I basically am going to get this rubber farm going, which it looks like it's just about, you know, ready to rock and roll on its own. And then I've got to deal with my sorting system. My sorting system is pretty decent, but I've got to do some more work to it because 19, because it's not good enough for me. So I'm gonna get to work on that. You'll see what I mean momentarily. Alright, so there, it goes there. Yep. That goes there, that goes there, there. Okay, let's look over here. I put these trees in a certain place. Let me see. Wait a minute. This doesn't look right. What did I do wrong here? No, it's good, just like that. So there, and there, and I think I've got this just about perfect. So let's clear some more leaves off of these, and we'll head back shortly. Alright, there, that's good enough for now. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got 19 sticky resin. So let's set up the let's set up what we need to underneath. Hopefully I have what I need. Here's the stone transport pipes, and here is the ender chest. So yeah, we're good to go. No doubt about it. I placed down the aqueous accumulator, hooked it up for the water. That's good to go. Like I said, I'm going to leave this one alone for now. And we just need to put this right there. And that's it, guys. The rubber situation is... that fell out, didn't it? It's kind of weird. Okay, well, one piece fell out, but seems to be working okay now. Oh well, whatever. It's working. Alright, so let's get back and deal with the sorting system, because this sorting system is not great. It's kind of mostly built, but not really all the way there yet. So I want to work on that some. And while I'm working on that, I will be building up my rubber supplies, and then I will work on the quantum suit. I don't know what video that's going to be. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't really have this. I have this somewhat planned out, but not, you know, totally planned out. So let's get back to our base. And I have worked with some of these barrels over here, and I've put some more stuff in them, as you can see. You know, over here is the wood, and you know, I've got most of this stuff sorted out. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna empty these chests by putting all these items into the sorting system. But before I do that, I have to come down here, and yeah, everything looks good there. I have to work with some of these filters, because the filters are going to accept certain things that I want to go into the barrels. So that one's, yeah, that one's good. All right, let me see what this one. Yeah, this whole thing can come off. There, that's good. And this one as well. And I've let my drill run out, so let me grab my lap pack and put that on. So I'll charge it up. All right, and switch back. So all right, so we got that. That's good. That's good. This one is already off. You know what? This one can come off as well. Some of this stuff isn't set up for the system, but enough of it is. All right, there we go. That doesn't. These don't do anything. So yeah, just knock those off. All right. That I haven't done anything with yet, so I won't mess around with those just yet. The dies I haven't done anything with. That stuff I haven't really messed around with yet. Now the B thing is going to stay the way it is. There's a certain item you can craft for bees that hold bees, and much easier than a regular chest. I haven't looked into it yet, but I will be making one of those pretty soon, hopefully. All right, there. That's good. You can stay, actually. Some of those can come out. Those can come out. I'm not sure about the gunpowder. I know the eggs can. I know that can come out. I know that can. Let's just leave the rest alone for now. Alright. So let's make sure this is still connected the way it's supposed to. It is. So yeah, there we go. We're ready. So now all we need is a filter. So let's just grab this filter. And we do need a timer. I hope I have a timer somewhere that I can just grab. Probably do. Let's check in here. There we go. Timer. Alright. Let's clear out this bag a little bit. You know what? I need to do something with this. The glass. So let's do that right now. Set up the glass, and then set up the glass. All right, we're running out of room here, unfortunately. But you know, what are you gonna do? So put that glass there. We'll put this glass here, and then we will grab our pneumatic tubes and run them into the system. I guess the system can come across the top like that. I don't see why not. Well, because it's not gonna be able to go around the bottom. Whatever. You know what? I don't want to lose more barrels, but it won't look good like that. So let's do this. Let's knock these barrels out, and we'll have the system come down the same way over here that it does over there. So yeah, that'll work. All right, so put that glass there. Put another barrel down. Put that glass there, and run this along. Oops, nope. You don't want it running along anywhere where there's a barrel that is empty, because then anything can go in there and mess up the whole system. That'll work right now. I'm trying to. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and work with the filter. We're gonna need a filter. We're gonna need this. And we're gonna need a timer. And this is an easy way. Actually, we're gonna need a chest as well, which I don't think I have. When I say chest, I mean an ender chest. Ooh, okay, there's one. Alright, good, that'll work. Then we just need some red dye. Yeah, let's just do this right now. Put that down. Color code it. Okay, should be good to go. Alright, now what we do is we just pick a chest we want to mess around with, which will be this chest. And we're going to have to take out all the blocks, because those are not in the system. Nor will they ever be. And most of this stuff should be in the system. I'm not sure. Some of this tin. Yeah, you see we got tin here, because when you take a block of whatever, like let's take a block of copper, and you turn it back into ingots, these are not the same ingots. You could tell the color difference. Look at these copper ingots, and look at these copper ingots. They've got different number IDs and everything. So that's an issue, but it's an issue I can work around. There's an item called a lexicon, forged lexicon, that will turn one kind of item into another kind of item, and it'll make it so everything will be uniform. Let's go ahead and make that now. Book, gold, iron, and cyan. Book, gold, iron, and cyan. Book, gold, iron, and cyan. Doesn't look like I have any cyan here. That's okay. We'll take some light blue, and we will take our trusty minium stone, and you could turn any kind of dye into any other kind of dye, and you just keep going until you get the one you want. Cyan, cyan. There we go. Alright, now we just need some wool. This chest is going to be a problem as our overflow chest. We're going to have to take care of that before we do anything else. I didn't have any place for the wool, did I? You son of a bitch. There we go, got it. I get away from that so I don't pick it up again. Okay. So that goes right, I don't know, like there. What do we need? Gold and what else? I don't remember. Gold and iron, maybe? Gold, iron, and a book. Should have a book somewhere. Wow, really? I don't have any books. I find that hard to believe. Books. I hate looking for stuff like this because I know you guys usually spot it and I don't. Crap, man, really? Maybe I have some books on me. Yeah, I do, okay. And now we have a forged lexicon, and I don't remember how to use this. I think it's shift right click. There we go. Maybe I do. Alright, so what we need to do here, first of all, let's empty some stuff in there and turn all this back into, oh Jesus. Turn those all back into ingots, and then we just put the ingots up here, or no, right here, and you look for the ingot you want, which I think it's that one. Yeah, it's got to be that one. And then there you go. Is that the one? What's the number on that? 2025-7. 2025-764. That's because I guess I have 64. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I'm going to go through these and turn all these into the proper ingots. And when I'm done with that, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, let this be a cautionary tale for you guys. Don't turn stuff into blocks. It's a pain in the ass. As a matter of fact, is that silver? Yeah, that's silver. Don't turn stuff into blocks. It's just annoying. The nice part about it is part of those blocks were aluminum, and I don't have to deal with that. But we do have to see if we have a crate set up for aluminum. Don't... Oh, there's one. Okay, yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to... It's just as simple as taking the filter and putting it against the machine we need to take stuff out. Grabbing your trusty screwdriver, making sure the thing's facing the right way, and putting the ender chest right next to it. You don't even need the pneumatic tubes. So let's do that, and then you just put the timer on there. And slow it down a little bit, so you don't want to overflow the chest. So it should send everything through. Alright, I'm just seeing what's going on here. Alright. Okay. And stuff should go to the proper chest. It should not come in here again. This should be being emptied out. You could probably turn the timer up a little bit now. And make sure everything's going to its proper place. As long as it's not going in the overflow chest, it's pretty good. The problem is we're going to have to set up another you know what? These quartz crystals all seem to be coming in as 221. So let's set up one for the quartz crystals as well. It seems to be the one that's coming in now. I don't know why. Quartz crystals always used to come in all different kinds of numbers. Now they've seemed to be uniform, which is, you know, thank God. So I'll just put those over here. There we go. Alright, so everything's going through. You see it's nice and easy. We don't have to like click on anything, take everything out. We're just doing what we got to do. Make sure that's not overflowing. Is my core still going? Alright, you know what? Let's turn this up. I can handle it. Alright, so now we got that going. We need to set up another overflow chest, and we kind of need to do it right now. I think I'll set... See, I'm not sure how I want to handle this room. I've got, like, you know, room for 14 chests, and I'm only going to need one for bees, and that's only until I get my bees chest set up. So I could have all these as overflow chests. There's no reason not to, I guess. You know, tell you the truth, I really haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. But the fact of the matter is I need another miscellaneous chest, like, now. So we'll clear this one out next, and that'll be our miscellaneous chest. We could probably do it now, and I think if I remember correctly, all we have to do is paint it black and put a restriction tube on it. If I know I have one, I don't remember what I saw it though. I saw it in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we have bronze ingots not going through. That's fine. We'll go set up one for bronze ingots. Oh, we don't have any room for it next to the other ingots. That sucks, but it's not really a huge deal. We'll just move that. So now you just need to set up one for string. Yeah. This isn't set up as neatly as I would have liked it to be, but yeah, it's good enough. It's fine. Alright, so that's bronze, and this is copper. Okay. Alright, so let's come on over here. And I think we have everything we... Wait, did I take that restriction tube? I thought... Right? Wasn't it... Yeah, but... Restriction tube over here? I guess I didn't grab it. No, I didn't. Okay, now I have it. Alright, let's get down here. And what we'll do is we'll set up that second chest for an overflow chest. I mean, theoretically, I could have 14 overflow chests, which is way more than I'm ever going to need. To tell you the truth, I don't know what I'm going to do with that room, but it's alright. You know, it's not really a big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. This one's still set up to get stuff, huh? Not a big deal. I'm going to break this all out. And just put this up here as a... there, and paint it black. Now that should work, and then we just need to hook it up to the system. Not like that. We're gonna need a cover. Actually, you know what? That doesn't even need to be there. What's that doing? It's got a place to go, so the fact that it's a restriction tube is keeping it from going in there. All right, it might have been heading for the side of that one filter. All right, so now we should have 2 overflow chests. So when this is overflowed, and it is, it should not be a problem. That means stuff should start coming in here if I did it right, which is a big if. Trying to think of what else I can overflow at the chest. You know what? There's not much I can overflow the chest with. Okay, I know ladders are not in the system. So, well, I know knowledge fragments aren't in this system either. Alright, let's see. Let's see where that knowledge fragment ends up. If it ends up in here, then... Oh, there's already one in there. What's not in there? Filters. Yeah. Filter... The Forge Lexicon. If the Forge Lexicon is going to go where I think it's supposed to end up, it should end up in this chest. If it doesn't, then I think these bones are ending up in the overflow chest, so I think we're good. Let's see. If the Lexicon ends up in here, all is well. Yeah, the knowledge fragment ended up in here. The Lexicon should be coming here any minute now. So that's empty, so that's good. Now we'll just move this over, the filter, and we will need pneumatic tubes for this. Why do I have all these aluminum on me? Let's just put these where it's supposed to go because it's clogging up my inventory. There we go. Okay. Now let's. There's the Lexicon. All right, and the filter. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the other overflow chest. You know what? Let's set it up right here. Take care of that. Take care of all the stuff that's going to come out of the overflow chest, because all these blaze rods and eggs and a lot of this stuff is going to come out of here and stay out. And because I don't feel like moving that, I will just. Come on, go the right way, damn it! There we go. Go like that. Oh, I don't have enough of that. All right. Oh, damn it! There we go. Alright, timer. Boom. Alright. Just make sure that's not overflowing. It's not. With 2 filters down below, that's just, it's not going to overflow. The only way it'll overflow is if it gets jammed. Alright, those bones. Where are the bones? Bones, bones, bones. Bones, schmones. Shut up, timer. I thought I had a place for the bones to go. Maybe not. It's okay. It's okay. I'll set those up. Oh, lag. Wow, that's some lag. Don't like that. Alright, so my timer went off, but we're just going to wait for the... Okay, and the bones came back, and now they're getting sucked back out. So we just got to wait until this last stuff gets sucked out, and then this will be our second overflow chest. And there we go. Alright, guys, and that was my timer, so that's going to be it for part 90. I think we got a good amount of work done here today. I think this sorting system is coming along. I'm just going to do a little bit of thinking right now out loud. I don't know what I'm going to do with this room. You know, I could break down these walls and make it a... No, I don't want to do that. This could just be a huge overflow room. There's going to be certain things that are not going to be in the sorting system. This machine chest is not going to be in the sorting system. You know, I can make a chest probably for pipes. You know, I could just, like, this will probably be a largely wasted room as far as economy goes, but I kind of want to leave the room the way it is. I kind of like it. And for me to knock this out and pull this back, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to leave this as a chest overflow room. Dyes will not be sorted into barrels. Zycraft, a lot of the Zycraft machines will not be sorted into barrels. Mistcraft, I probably could swarm a Mistcraft into barrels, but I don't have to. I mean, I'm not going to have any more than a couple stacks of any of this stuff. This dirt and gravel thing is definitely going to go away, obviously. Machines are never going to be sorted. Wood is definitely going to be sorted. Stones will definitely be sorted. This stuff will definitely be sorted. So will the ores. Bees won't be. I'm going to need another chest for bees, possibly 2. I could have 3 chests for bees. Why not? Food will not be sorted. You can see right here my bee thing is already overflowed. So, foliage. You know, a lot of this foliage stuff is already sorted, but some of this stuff won't be, like these autumn trees and stuff. Mob drops will mostly be sorted, although there's no reason for me to have a barrel for a lot of this stuff. There's no reason to have a barrel for minium shards. There's no reason to have a barrel for gunpowder, blaze powder, magma cream, skulls. You know, there's no reason to have it. Yeah, so actually I think this room will be pretty cool. It'll be a lot of wasted space, but you know, in the long run though, I think it'll be pretty cool. So I've babbled on long enough, so that's going to be it for part 90, and I'll see you next time for part 91. Till then, take it easy.